Love English podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. I am Leo.
And I am Emma. Hello, everyone. We are so happy to see you again.
Emma, how are you doing today?
I am doing great, Leo. I feel very excited about our topic today. It is a very interesting topic.
I agree. Today we are going to talk about culture.
Culture is a big word. Can you explain what culture means for our listeners?
Sure. Culture means the way people live. It includes their language, their food, their clothes, and their habits.
That is right. Every country has a different culture. When we learn English, we also need to learn about culture.
Exactly. Speaking English helps us talk to people from all over the world, but understanding culture helps us understand them better.
And that is why our channel, Love English Podcast, is so useful. We help you learn the language and the culture at the same time.
Yes. If you are new here, please remember that Love English Podcast is the best place to practice listening and speaking. We make videos about real life.
So, Leo, let's start with something simple. Let's talk about greetings.
Greetings are how we say hello. In the United States, how do we usually greet someone new?
In the U.S., we usually shake hands. We use our right hand. We grip the other person's hand firmly.
Yes, a firm handshake is important. It shows confidence. But is it the same in every country?
No, it is not. For example, in Japan, people do not usually shake hands. They bow.
Can you explain what bow means?
To bow means to bend your body forward. It is a sign of respect.
That is interesting. So if I go to Japan, I should bow instead of shaking hands?
Yes, that is a good idea. It shows that you respect their culture. What about in France, Leo?
In France and in many European countries, friends often kiss on the cheek.
On the cheek? Really?
Yes, usually they touch cheeks and make a kissing sound. It's called la bise in French.
Wow, that is very different from the U.S. If you kiss a stranger in the U.S., they might be shocked.
You are right. That is why we need to be careful. We need to observe.
What does observe mean?
Observe means to watch carefully. When you travel, watch what other people do. Then you can do the same.
That is great advice. Leo, let's talk about food. Food is a huge part of culture.
I love food. Eating is my favorite hobby.
Me too. But table manners are different everywhere.
What are table manners?
Table manners are the rules for eating politely. For example, in the UK, you should not speak with your mouth full of food.
That is true for many countries. It is polite to chew your food, swallow, and then speak.
But let's talk about noodles. In Japan, when people eat noodles, they make a loud noise. It sounds like slurp.
Slurping? Is that polite?
In Japan, yes. Slurping shows that the noodles are delicious. It is a compliment to the chef.
That is surprising. In Western countries, making noise while eating is usually considered rude.
Rude means not polite. So if you slurp in a fancy restaurant in New York, people might look at you.
But if you slurp in Tokyo, the chef will be happy.
Exactly. It depends on where you are.
What about utensils? In the US and Europe, we use a fork and a knife.
And a spoon for soup.
Right. But in many Asian countries, like China, Korea, and Vietnam, people use chopsticks.
Chopsticks are the two thin sticks used to pick up food. Can you use chopsticks, Leo?
I'm practicing. It's a little difficult for me. My fingers are not very flexible.
You should keep practicing. It is a good skill. But there are rules for chopsticks too.
Really? What rules?
For example, you should never stick your chopsticks straight up into your rice bowl.
Why not?
Because it looks like incense sticks used at a funeral. It reminds people of death. It's bad luck.
Oh, I did not know that. That is very important to know. I do not want to be rude.
See? Learning English conversation on Love English Podcasts helps you learn these things. We want you to be confident when you travel.
Let's talk about another topic. What about tipping?
Tipping is giving extra money to the waiter or waitress after a meal.
In the United States, tipping is almost mandatory. You must tip.
Yes, usually we give between 15 and 20% of the bill.
If you don't tip in the US, the waiter will be very unhappy. They might think you hated the service.
But what about in Japan or South Korea?
In those countries, there is no tipping culture.
Really? So I just pay the bill?
Yes. In fact, if you leave money on the table, the waiter might run after you to return it. They think you forgot your money.
That is funny. In one country, you must give money. In another country, they return it to you.
That is the beauty of culture. It is diverse.
Leo, let's talk about conversation topics. What should we talk about when we meet someone new?
This is called small talk. Small talk is polite conversation about unimportant things.
Like the weather?
Yes, the weather is the most popular topic. It's a nice day today, isn't it?
Or it is raining a lot lately. That is safe.
We can also talk about hobbies. What do you do in your free time?
Or travel. Have you been to the city before?
These are good questions. They are friendly.
But are there topics we should avoid? Topics we should not talk about?
Yes, definitely. These are called taboo topics.
Can you give me an example?
In many Western cultures, you should not ask a person's salary.
Salary means how much money they earn at their job.
Right. Asking, how much money do you make, is very rude. It is private information.
What about age? Can I ask, how old are you?
For children, it's okay. But for adults, especially women, it can be rude to ask their age.
So, if I meet a new friend in America, I should not ask her age immediately.
Correct. Wait until you are very close friends.
What about weight?
Oh, never ask about weight. Never say you look fat or how much do you weigh? That is very impolite.
In some cultures, saying someone is chubby is a compliment. It means they look healthy.
Yes, but in the US or UK, it is not a compliment. It's an insult.
Words can have different meanings in different places.
That is why listening to conversations is so important. You learn the feeling of the words, not just the dictionary meaning.
And that is our goal at Love English Podcasts, to help you feel the language.
Let's talk about body language. We speak with our bodies, too.
Eye contact is a big one.
In the US and Europe, looking someone in the eye is important.
It shows you are listening. It shows you are honest.
If you look away, people might think you are lying or hiding something.
But in some Asian cultures, too much eye contact can be aggressive.
Aggressive means you want to fight or you are too strong.
Yes, in some places, looking down shows respect to a boss or a teacher.
So again, we must observe.
What about hand gestures?
The thumbs up is common. It means good or okay.
Is it good everywhere?
Mostly yes, but in some parts of the Middle East, it can be offensive.
Wow. So even a simple hand sign can be misunderstood.
Yes, and consider personal space.
Personal space is the distance between two people when they talk.
In North America, we like to have a little distance, maybe an arm's length.
If you stand too close to me, I feel uncomfortable. I might take a step back.
But in some Latin American countries, people stand very close. They might touch your arm while talking.
That shows they are friendly and warm.
Yes, so if someone stands close to you, do not be afraid. It might just be their culture.
Leo, I have a question about visiting someone's home.
Going to a friend's house is a great way to learn culture.
What is the first thing we should do when we enter a house?
In many countries, you must take off your shoes.
Like in Japan, Korea, and many parts of Asia.
And in Canada, too. In Canada, we usually take off our shoes because we do not want to bring dirt inside.
But in the US, many people keep their shoes on inside the house.
That is true. So what should I do if I am not sure?
You should look at the host. If the host is wearing shoes, you can keep yours on. If the host is barefoot or wearing slippers, you should take your shoes off.
Or you can just ask, should I take off my shoes?
Asking is always the best way. It is polite to ask.
What about bringing a gift?
If you are invited to dinner, it is nice to bring a small gift.
What kind of gift?
Flowers, chocolates, or maybe a bottle of wine or juice.
In some cultures, the color of the wrapping paper matters.
Oh, yes. In China, you should not wrap gifts in white paper.
Why?
White is often associated with funerals. Red is a better color. Red means luck and happiness.
And in some cultures, you should not give a clock as a gift.
Because giving a clock sounds like attending a funeral in Chinese.
It is fascinating how many rules there are.
It might feel overwhelming for our listeners. Overwhelming means too much to handle.
Do not worry. You do not need to be perfect.
People are usually very kind. If they know you are a foreigner, they will understand if you make a mistake.
The most important thing is your attitude.
Attitude means how you feel and act. If you smile and try to be polite, people will like you.
Smile is a universal language. Everyone understands a smile.
That is a beautiful sentence, Leo. Smile is a universal language.
Thank you, Emma. Let's talk about time. Punctuality.
Punctuality means being on time.
In Germany and Switzerland, time is very strict. If the meeting is at 9, you must be there at 9.
Or even 8:55. If you are late, it is very rude.
But in some other countries, time is more relaxed.
We sometimes call this island time, or just being relaxed. If the party starts at 7, people might arrive at 8.
So if you have a friend from a different culture, be patient with them regarding time.
Leo, I think we have covered many topics today. Greetings, food, small talk, body language, gifts, and time.
Yes, it's a lot of information. But remember, you can listen to this podcast again and again.
Repetition is key to learning English. Listen while you cook, listen while you drive, or listen while you relax.
That is the power of podcasts. You can learn anywhere.
And specifically, the Love English podcast. We are here to help you grow.
Before we finish, Emma, do you have a favorite cultural experience from your travels?
Yes, I once went to Thailand. Thai people are so friendly. They have a greeting called the Y.
What is the why?
They put their hands together like they're praying and they bow their head slightly.
It looks very graceful.
It made me feel very welcome. I tried to do it back to them.
Did you do it correctly?
Probably not perfect, but they smiled. They were happy I tried.
That is the spirit. Try, make mistakes, laugh, and learn.
Leo, what about you?
I remember visiting Italy. I love coffee.
Italian coffee is famous.
I ordered a cappuccino in the afternoon. The waiter looked at me strangely.
Why? Cappuccino is delicious.
In Italy, they usually drink cappuccino only in the morning. After a meal, they drink espresso.
So drinking milk coffee in the afternoon is strange there?
Yes, but the waiter was nice. He explained it to me. I learned something new.
That is a great story. Every mistake is a lesson.
Absolutely.
We hope our listeners today feel more confident about talking across cultures.
Do not be afraid of differences. Differences make the world colorful.
If you are ever unsure what to do, just ask. A simple question like, "Is this okay?" or "How do you do this in your country?" is very polite.
People love talking about their culture. They will be happy to teach you.
And you can tell them about your culture too. It's an exchange.
Communication is a two-way street.
Well, I think that's all for today's episode.
We hope you enjoyed this conversation about culture.
Please tell us in the comments, what is an interesting fact about your culture?
Yes, we want to know. Do you bow? Do you shake hands? Do you take off your shoes?
Write it in the comments below. We love reading your stories.
And if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot.
And subscribe to Love English Podcast for more lessons. We upload new videos regularly.
We have many playlists for you. You can practice listening to short conversations or long podcasts like this one.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. You are doing a great job learning English.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and speak with confidence.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Emma, wait. I forgot one thing.
What is it, Leo?
We should tell them about the next topic.
Oh, right. But let's keep it a surprise for now.
Okay, a surprise, but it will be very useful for their daily life.
Definitely. Okay, now we can really say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Thanks for listening to Love English Podcast. Remember, every minute you spend learning English is an investment in your future. Keep learning and see you in the next episode.